Have you ever felt pressured to say yes when you wanted to say no? Or found yourself taking the blame for something that wasn't your fault? If so, you might be experiencing workplace manipulation. From gaslighting to guilt tripping, manipulative tactics can make work environments toxic, draining, and even harmful to your mental health. Today, we're exposing the red flags, breaking down how manipulation works, and, most importantly, teaching you how to protect yourself. So, if you've ever wondered why you always feel exhausted at work or why certain coworkers make you doubt yourself, stay tuned, because you're not alone, and there are ways to take back your power. People can take advantage of your unawareness at work in several subtle yet impactful ways. When you're not fully informed about company policies, workplace rights, or office dynamics, manipulative colleagues, supervisors, or even clients can exploit that knowledge gap for their own benefit. Here's how. If you're unaware of standard responsibilities or how tasks should be assigned, others may push their work onto you while taking credit for themselves. Lack of credit for contributions. If you don't actively track or speak up about your contributions, someone else may claim your ideas or efforts as their own, advancing their career at your expense. Exploitation of company policies. A lack of knowledge about workplace policies, like overtime pay, leave entitlements, or conflict resolution processes, may lead to being pressured into unpaid work, unfair treatment, or missed opportunities. Gaslighting and manipulation. Some people may distort facts or subtly make you question your own capabilities, creating self-doubt that keeps you from recognizing when you're being mistreated. Office politics and favoritism. If you're unaware of informal power dynamics or relationships within the workplace, you may unknowingly align with the wrong people or miss out on opportunities to advocate for yourself. Unspoken expectations. Not understanding the implicit rules of the workplace, e.g., networking, self-promotion, or strategic communication, can leave you at a disadvantage while others maneuver to get ahead. Stay informed, learn about company policies, industry standards, and workplace rights. Document everything, keep records of your work, contributions, and important conversations. Set boundaries, be clear about your responsibilities, and don't take on extra work out of fear or guilt. Ask questions, never hesitate to seek clarification on policies, expectations, or assigned tasks. Observe and adapt, pay attention to workplace dynamics, and learn how to navigate them effectively. Workplace dynamics often involve an uneven distribution of workload, which can be both strategic and unfair. This imbalance can stem from office politics, personal agendas, or inefficiencies in management. Some managers may strategically offload their own tasks onto subordinates while keeping credit for the work. They may favor certain employees, giving them easier tasks, while overburdening others with complex or time-consuming work. In many cases, managers justify the imbalance by saying, "You're the best at this," leading employees to feel obligated to accept an unfair workload. Among peers, workload distribution can also be manipulated. Certain employees take advantage of a team-oriented environment by subtly shifting tasks onto more diligent coworkers. Procrastinators may deliberately delay their assignments, forcing responsible colleagues to pick up the slack to meet deadlines. Others who are vocal about their discomfort with heavy workloads may get away with doing less, while quieter workers end up shouldering more responsibility. High-performing employees are often the most exploited. Because they are reliable and efficient, they frequently receive disproportionate assignments under the guise of being capable. Their ability to handle additional work is used against them, often leading to burnout, while management may turn a blind eye as long as productivity remains high. Favoritism and nepotism play a significant role in unfair workload distribution. Certain employees, especially those with personal relationships with management, often receive lighter workloads while still being praised for their contributions. Those within a manager's inner circle may be shielded from difficult tasks, with their responsibilities quietly shifted onto others who are less favored. Collaboration is another area where manipulation occurs. Some employees feign teamwork, taking credit for group efforts while contributing little to the actual work. Others insist on leading projects, but delegate all the labor to their subordinates. In meetings, they may present ideas and initiatives without executing them, leaving others to handle the implementation. Office politics often allow certain employees to avoid work while others pick up the slack. Those who excel at workplace politics may deflect tasks onto others by forming alliances or aligning themselves with influential figures. By staying close to decision-makers, they avoid assignments by subtly suggesting that others are better suited for them. Some employees strategically delay responses or create bureaucratic barriers, effectively shifting work onto others while maintaining an appearance of involvement. Blame shifting and excuse-making are also common tactics. Some employees constantly find reasons to evade responsibilities, claiming to be overloaded, feigning incompetence, or playing the victim. If mistakes are made, they shift the blame onto others, discouraging their coworkers from relying on them in the future, which further reduces their workload. Seniority and experience can also be used as tools for avoiding work. Senior employees may sidestep tasks by citing past contributions, expecting newer hires to shoulder the burden. Some refuse to adapt to new technologies or processes, forcing others to handle digital or technical tasks. Those with tenure may demand lighter workloads simply because they have been with the company longer, leaving younger employees overwhelmed. Intentional poor performance is another strategy used to avoid assignments. Some workers deliberately perform tasks poorly so that others hesitate to assign them critical responsibilities. By feigning incompetence in certain areas, they ensure that colleagues or managers avoid giving them complex work, shifting those responsibilities to more competent employees. Emotional manipulation is another tool used to redistribute workload unfairly. Some employees rely on emotional appeals, portraying themselves as overwhelmed or struggling to gain sympathy. They may guilt-trip colleagues into taking on their responsibilities by suggesting that refusing to help would make them a bad team player. This tactic is particularly effective in work environments where teamwork and cooperation are highly valued. The consequences of unfair workload distribution can be severe. Overloaded employees often experience burnout, stress, and a decline in productivity. Resentment and low morale develop among those who feel exploited, leading to disengagement and dissatisfaction. Team efficiency suffers when a few employees are overburdened while others contribute minimally. Over time, high-performing employees may become frustrated and seek opportunities elsewhere, leading to high turnover rates. Preventing strategic workload manipulation requires proactive management. Clear job descriptions help minimize ambiguity, ensuring that everyone understands their responsibilities. Regular performance reviews can expose workload imbalances, making it harder for employees to avoid work unnoticed. Task tracking tools like Trello, Asana, or Jira add transparency to workload distribution, ensuring that work is fairly assigned. Open communication is essential, allowing employees to address concerns about unfair workloads without fear of retaliation. Accountability measures must be enforced so that those who evade work are held responsible, ensuring a fairer and more balanced workplace for all. The first step in protecting yourself from workplace manipulation is awareness. This means developing a keen sense of observation and recognizing behavioral patterns that feel off or inconsistent. Manipulation can take many forms. It might be subtle, such as backhanded compliments or persistent guilt-tripping, or more overt, like coercion or gaslighting. Pay attention to how interactions make you feel. If someone consistently makes you feel uncomfortable, undervalued, or pressured into actions that don't align with your values, trust your instincts. Recognizing manipulation is the critical first step toward addressing it effectively. Understanding workplace manipulation is essential because it empowers individuals to safeguard their mental and emotional well-being. It's not just about identifying manipulative tactics, it's about realizing that you always have the ability to choose how you respond. No matter how much pressure is applied, you are never without options. Even in situations where you feel cornered or overwhelmed, you can make decisions that serve your best interests. The key takeaway is that personal agency remains intact, even when facing workplace adversity. To counter manipulation effectively, consider implementing strategic responses. One powerful tool is boundary setting. Clearly defining your limits helps protect your time, energy, and mental health. For example, if a colleague or supervisor persistently tries to overload you with extra work or uses guilt to pressure you into accepting unfair tasks, practice saying no in a firm yet respectful manner. Setting boundaries is not about being uncooperative, it's about ensuring fairness and maintaining a sustainable workload. Another crucial strategy is seeking support. Isolation is often a tactic used by manipulators to maintain control, so staying connected with trustworthy colleagues, mentors, or HR professionals can help reinforce your perspective and provide guidance. By discussing concerns with others, you may also discover that you are not alone in your experiences, which can further validate your feelings and help you strategize an appropriate response. Additionally, fostering a work environment built on transparency and integrity can help mitigate the effects of manipulation. If you are in a leadership position, use your influence to advocate for policies and practices that promote fairness, open communication, and mutual respect. Providing employees with training on how to recognize and address manipulation can empower them to navigate challenging situations with confidence. When manipulation is ignored or tolerated, it can quickly become normalized, leading to a toxic work culture where unethical behavior thrives and productivity suffers. Manipulators often feed on emotional reactions, using them to steer situations in their favor. One of the most effective ways to counteract this is by remaining calm and objective. If someone tries to gaslight you, causing you to doubt your own perceptions or memories, maintaining a clear record of conversations, agreements, and decisions can serve as an invaluable safeguard. Documenting important interactions helps preserve the truth and prevents the manipulator from distorting reality. Beyond protecting yourself, standing up against workplace manipulation contributes to a larger cultural shift. A respectful and healthy workplace benefits everyone by fostering collaboration, trust, and ethical decision-making. When employees feel empowered to set boundaries, seek support, and advocate for fairness, the entire organization grows stronger. By taking proactive steps to recognize and respond to manipulation, you not only protect your own well-being but also contribute to an environment where respect, honesty, and professionalism are the standard. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and share it with someone who might need to hear this. And if you want more content on workplace awareness, personal growth, and mental well-being, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Have you ever experienced manipulation at work? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your story and help build a community where we support each other. Thanks for watching, and remember, you deserve to work in a place that respects you.